But the Kenya Kwanza administration will push through the controversial Finance Bill 2023 despite opposition and unease among civil servants, the private sector and sections of the clergy. National Assembly Majority Whip Sylvanus Osoro says despite the growing opposition to the bill that proposes tax increments and new deductions such as the Housing Development Fund, pay as you earn for those who earn more than $500,000 shillings and an increase in taxes on fuel products, Kenya Kwanza MPs will ensure the bill sails through. Stephen Leto has more.
During the launch of a book authored by Defense Cabinet Secretary Eden Duale, graced by President William Ruto, the Kenya Kwanza National Assembly Majority Whip Sylvanus Osoro gave the clearest indication yet of the government's intentions to push through contested proposals in the Finance Bill 2023. Osoro saying the bill will sail through the National Assembly, seemingly oblivious to the mounting opposition has attracted from civil servants, private sector employees, workers' union, the opposition and even sections of the clergy.
As a leader in the National Assembly, I have an obligation to make sure that the government does not lose, even when it's unpopular, that it will not lose. With the fact that government does not lose, I also want to assure you that even the finance bill will pass. Government does not lose.
The statements made in the presence of the head of state came even as the new finance bill continues to draw more criticism.
Solidarity forever.
Workers' unions officials gathered in Kisii on Friday calling on workers across the country to oppose the new taxes contained in the bill.
The pronouncement you are making that public servants must pay the housing levy makes nonsense of the public participation. Why don't you then rule by degree? Why do you invite public participation if the government has already made a decision that come what rain or sunshine, they will deduct the housing levy fund?
Leaders from UASU, NAT, KUSU, UICCS now want proper public participation and propose the collapse of all government-funded mortgages schemes instead of the 3% housing levy.
The government is funding so many mortgage schemes. The judiciary has a mortgage scheme. The parliament has a mortgage scheme. Collapse all those mortgage schemes, take those funds to the housing levy so that then every public servant can access that affordable house, that so-called affordable housing.
According to the Union of Civil Servants, the last salary increments were effected 7 years ago. The union accuses the government of planning to eat further into the civil servants' payslips with no signs of salary increment.
We received salary increments 7 years ago. Since then, we haven't received any money, so taking another 3% or 6% or whatever percent is going to hurt people.
Even as Kenyans raise alarm over the bill, it is however lifting the burden for aircraft owners. The bill proposes that importers of these aircraft and parts be exempt from paying the 16% value-added tax VAT, a move that is expected to lower the cost of importing such aircrafts. The Financial Bill 2023 further proposed that the aircraft be exempt from the 3.5% import declaration fee and the 2% railway development levy. Stephen Leto.